these people? Is it intentional? Is it negligence?
It's different things for different people. Some people, of course, I mean, you have members of Congress in the US, as we know, who are obviously supportive of Hamas and obviously supportive of the eradication of the Jewish state, obviously. I mean, we should have no problem about identifying the fact that people like Ilan Omar, Rashida Tlaib and others are simply extremists who wish the eradication of the Jewish state.
And America, by the way.
Well, the Jewish state first and America next, of course. These are enemies within. We have our own ones in Britain like this. And as I say, you have to work out at some point where where your system is being gamed. And it's being gamed in America. It's being gamed much more, and it has been gamed for much longer in the UK. But I mean, you see it in things like, for instance, the First Minister of Scotland, Hamza Yusuf. He's married to a Palestinian. She's a particularly nasty piece of work, who has been on the record before smearing the Jewish state in all sorts of ways. Her parents are in Gaza. Hamza Yusuf, as far as I can see, is not the First Minister of Scotland. He's become the First Minister of Gaza, or an ambassador for Gaza, or something like that.
Yeah. He thinks Scotland's too white.
He thinks also that Scotland should take in the people of Gaza as refugees. In the Scotland of my youth, I think we would have been amazed at the idea that by the year 2023 we would have a First Minister calling for the importing of people from one of the world's most radical statelets, not yet states, encampments, cities, strips. Scotland, by the way, has only just come out of several hundred years of extremely intense political and religious warfare.
Yeah.
The sulphur of it continues on some of the terraces, some of the football stadiums, some of the streets. What an amazing thing in the 21st century to import an even worse religious conflict. But people like Hamza Yusuf have, I say it carefully, but have infiltrated our system. He does not seem to be much bothered by the situation of the Scottish people, of the people of Glasgow, who have one of the lowest life expectancies, not just in Britain, but anywhere in Europe. He does not seem to care about that, or if he does nothing about it. But my word, if you look at his social media proclamations and everything else, you would think that he was indeed First Minister of Gaza. This is a problem that the Scots must sort out, the Scottish electorate must sort out, and indeed the British electorate. But it is very, very late in the day.